What's up, everybody? My name is Wally the Crypto Hunter, and today we have a special show. We're going to be talking about another show which is doing great. It did great in the first season, and I am pretty sure it's going to do better in this season. So, without any further ado, let's bring out my boy, the one and only Alpha Male.
What up? What up? What's good, man?
Telling
I'm
you.
there with the introduction. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's the word? How y'all doing, man? Ah, crazy, crazy.
Pretty good, man. I mean,
How you
everybody
feeling?
loves that intro. Like, I don't know what
Yo,
it
for
is,
real,
but
bro. I was like, what the hell? Oh man, I'm done. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. That's what it is. It's jelly.
let me know, man. I'll give you the hookup. I
It's
gotta
Ethereum jelly.
check
Ethereum jelly.
yeah. But
That's what's up.
what's going on, man?
Oh man, everything is happening. Like it's interesting. Like trying to get stuff going for the show. Like we did the first season that popped off. Now we going into season 2. Starts off October 6th. That'll be the first episode. We're still going to do only 10 episodes. Each season will just be 10 episodes.
Okay.
But it's to the point where now I'm trying to get more out there and talking to people a little bit more and getting on more channels just to get it going because we got another couple weeks and then we'll be airing, like just going live with it. So yeah, man, just getting the show popping and getting people to see, like it's education, man. You know,
Yeah.
I I did start to realize some of the setbacks. Trying to do your own show like that or promoting like an educational platform is that you got to remember only four to like maybe 6% of the world is involved in crypto.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man, because right now, once mass adoption hit, I guarantee everything that like we're doing, like how you do things on your channel, the game show, all of that stuff, people are gonna want to play catch up, and they're gonna go back and they're gonna see. So once that bull market kicks in, as well as we go closer and closer to that mass adoption, I think we're all gonna benefit in a massive way. Like we're still early, so I think that's one of the setbacks I realized with having a cryptocurrency game show, promoting education in crypto. Because a lot of people don't know nothing about it, and they probably don't even give a shit. They're just like, I'm not messing with that. I don't mess with that stuff. But when it comes to the point where they may not have a choice, you might not have a choice but to get involved and get educated in crypto because it's going to be the way, you
Yeah.
know.
Well,
So,
I got a very interesting question.
what's up, bro?
What made you think of this?
Well, I was in a frustrating phase of my life, man. I was getting I started investing. It's been about almost 3 years, like in crypto investing,
Okay.
and I was always investing in like blue chips, and like I'm big on XRP and XLM and Algo and ADA. Like I've always been into the blue chips, buying into those Harmony stuff like that. And I just recently, I would honestly say it's been about maybe 7 months, 8 months now, probably a little few longer than that. But in any case, I started messing around with like meme coins and these currencies that are not listed on exchanges. But then I started experiencing the rug pulls. I started experiencing shit like look at like Saitama, which totally got dogged on that. Or what was that other thing? There was another one that everybody was diving into. Man, I had trillions of it, and it's only worth like 30 cents right now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it was to the point where I knew that blue chips was where I should have stayed because I had the most success in blue chips. But I got tired of seeing the rug pulls and people getting scammed and people getting their wallets hacked and people like, well, I want to get into crypto. Someone told them, one of these big YouTubers told them, if you just put $500 into this will happen. How $500 turns into, you know,
X.
yeah, 100x and you'll be rich. And they lied. Like that was another thing. They lied. I found some YouTubers that were lying. I saw development teams of projects that were lying, and they were not taking the time to educate people on what this space is really about and how dangerous it can be for your wallets, for your pockets. And I thought promoting education and asking the questions that people need to hear, it prompted up the idea for the show. So one of my team members, like my day ones with Kim, she was talking to me one day. She says, "We need to get the viewers up. We need to get your views up, your watch hours, your subs up." She said, "Maybe you should just do something and invite a bunch of people on, and you guys, Lazy, what's up, man? It's been a minute." And she was like, "Maybe you should just invite a couple people on. You guys just have some fun." I said, "Well, yeah, that's what everybody does. They have the live streams." She was like, "Just do it as a fun game day, make it a game night or something,
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, that sounds good." I said, "Let me get back to you on that." So that was like in the afternoon that one day. The next day around the same time, I called her up and I said, I figured it out. I said, "What if we start a game show trivia about cryptocurrency? We get various people involved to come on and participate. We give out prizes to the community members, and we get to educate people in cryptocurrency, the questions that nobody asks. Because all cats know, think about it. You got all these fancy YouTubers out here. All they do is tell you, yo, this is going to 100x, put your money in here. But they don't tell you how to protect your money. They don't tell you the signs to look for, how to look at a chart. No, nothing. Just get in. That's because they're increasing their bags. I mean, their capital, and then they get out, and then they leave the people stuck. I think people should be further educated in crypto, and there's not enough education platforms out here. It's just a bunch of people telling people to go buy, but nobody's teaching them how to buy. Nobody knows what a ledger device is. Nobody understands what really is going on with XRP type stuff, and they're like, "Oh, they're being sued. I won't touch that." But you didn't do no research whatsoever. So I thought that creating a game show and the trivia aspect of it will be me contributing or putting in what I can do to help educate the people in this space or people wanting to get in space. And lo and behold, it's actually a lot of fun. So I didn't expect it to be this fun, but it is. It's fun. I love doing it, and I love the people we meet, and just watching even rivals get on and be on opposite teams and be sportsmanlike about it. And
Yeah.
I think that bringing people together is a big deal because we're all so divided. So I think that what we do and when we promote and put out education, I think that we need to continue to reach that larger audience. And thank you, Lazy man. I appreciate that, man. It's gonna get better and better. It's getting better and better. We're improving more and more. The more we do, when you know better, you do better. So I think that we need to bring education, real education in crypto back, and not just give people meme plays. Give them the knowledge so that way they can continue to do more. Chaka, what's up, man? And give them the opportunity to do more. And I think it's our responsibility as content educators, because I hate the word influencer. I hate that word with a passion, because influence means to manipulate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I don't like that. I think people have the right to, be educated and, put the information out there and let people decide for themselves.
Mhm.
So I think, we're on the right path. And there's a lot of us like you and me, and like you'll see, Awesome Austin and all of them putting out education. Zach Humphreys was like my day one. He was the one who got me out of that fear factor of the channel, and I started just creating, putting out content. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but he took the time every chance he got to walk me through certain things, and now it's getting back to basics. So, but yeah, man. I mean, that's the long version of it. But I'm just tired of people getting manipulated and not
Yeah.
having the right facts. And I figured with all the questions that we asked, you remember they're all legitimate questions. They're all questions that honestly people can go find them in your frequently asked questions section of crypto.com, Coinbase, or going on to KuCoin and look at the frequently asked questions. And there's a lot of the questions and answers. So I just there it is right there. There's the secret. So being able to push people to go look up the information, real information, I think it's our duty to do that and to promote, just promote it, man. That's true. And yeah, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you because it's true. Like, but a lot of people don't know how to identify meme plays, Degen plays, and they don't know how to separate Degen plays from your long term.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I think people are getting it mixed up. So they're like, oh, I'm gonna put $500 in. This is gonna 100x. Oh, it's looking so good. And then out of the blue, poof, they just pull the rug on you. You're fucked.
Yeah.
You got nothing to protect yourself. You have no idea what to do. Now you have to answer to your wife or your husband on how you just lost $5,000. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And those devs for these projects, they don't care. They don't. They already made their money plus extra. And then
Mhm.
they act like, oh, the project didn't work out. It kind of fell through. No, you pulled the goddamn rug. So I think promoting education and doing something like the show, the Dejan or Blockhead show, it allows people to get an idea of what's what, and it allows people to identify who they are. You're either a Dejan or you're a Blockhead or you're a little bit of both. So that's the fun
Like,
part, you
yeah.
know. So
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
when I was part of your show, bro, I had a lot of fun.
I'm glad, man. I
You're
cannot
doing
wait to
that.
get y'all back on.
Huh?
I can't wait to get y'all back on.
Oh no, 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 definitely. I am gonna make the space so we could go back on. And the funniest moment of the whole show is when I told my wife that Ethereum was the second. Yeah,
We saw you in the background too. We was
I
like,
know.
"Hey,
Yeah,
he's
I know.
talking to- that's funny." He's
But
whispering the answers
it's
to
funny
her.
because I actually thought like it was literally Ethereum. Like after Bitcoin, it was Ethereum. So then that just tells me. By the way, what up, Betty Turner? Everyone
And
that's
then
here, thank you for being here. MK Jedi, Tim, Jay, who else?
true.
Uh, this said Tim. Yeah.
All the best there is and what y'all do best. What up?
Thank you everyone for being here. So yeah, like that just told me that even I myself, I'm still learning
Yeah,
because I could
we
have
are.
sworn that Ethereum was the second cryptocurrency created after Bitcoin. I mean, it might be the most popular one, but it's not the second one created. Go.
Sure.
So
Oh man, I thought that was a honeycomb hideout. Now you got guests. Ah. No, that's yeah.
but yeah, I
A lot
mean,
of trick
so
questions.
I find it interesting that you're doing education and at the same time making it fun for everyone, making it easier for everybody to also
Mhm.
understand crypto
Yeah,
as they go to the show and learn everything that you're showing there. Now, my question is like, what is the main idea afterwards? Like, what are your goals and your plan, or what is your dream? Better yet, for this show.
ah, that's a good question. But I don't have dreams anymore, man. I have visions. See, you gotta have visions. You gotta think about it. Like when we're kids, we dream of being an astronaut, or a fireman, or a doctor, or a superhero, or something like that. But when we reach that adulthood, man, we start having visions. And then as the adults, we're able to do more. So we start putting it into practice. So I think that's another thing, like changing the terminology of things will benefit all of us in the long run. If we could just get out of that circle of things now, we'll be good. I would say for me, I do want to see the show reach different heights and reach a wider audience, and start maybe even get picked up by a studio at some point. Like there's big plans for it. You know what I'm saying? Or even creating my own damn studio, to be honest. But it all takes capital. Huh? Right, right. That's the point. That's the thing. Like nobody really ask or present the hard questions. Like here's an opportunity to present the hard questions and put real questions out there. It makes you want to go and research it now. You're like, wait a minute. Nah, that can't be. Like, nah, that's not true. Then you
I
start
mean,
going to look it
bro,
up.
I will understand if you will ask something like, what algorithm does Bitcoin use? You know, that I can understand. But when you came in with a curveball talking about who worked at McDonald's, who is this developer, great grandmother, and I'm like, what the hell just happened
But
there?
again, it make you look up. But you got to remember, when we do the searches, let's say we start looking up, one word, and then all of a sudden down the rabbit hole you go, because it's like, wait a minute, find CZ Binance, like, yo, wait a minute, hold up, let me see something. Now you start seeing other things. You're like, oh, I didn't know that was the case. Example, I talk about Vivi, right, which is powered by Ecomi token. Not nobody, sorry. A lot of people have no idea what Ecomi token is. They're not even
I
invested in it.
do. I do.
Boom. But a lot of people don't. So
Yeah,
it's like when you think about it, so now I'm talking about VV. So now you're digging into, you go down the rabbit hole and you see Ecomi, and then you see Disney, and then you see Apple. And you're like, wait a minute. How are they all connected? So you start looking even more. So presenting some of that tough questions, we are changing up a lot of the questions for this season because I feel like we need to focus more on wallets, ledgers,
mhm,
currency
the
utility.
basics. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we are going to focus on that, and it will be 2-on-2 teams throughout the season. Maybe I'll do a special episode where it'll be a 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, but it'll just be one. All the rest of them will be 2-on-2 always.
Okay.
It will give people an opportunity to get in, and if they have a partner, and they're like, well, you know what, I got somebody that I want to bring, I want to play with. 2-on-2 works out. 3-on-3 random. It's fun, but it also can cause a lot of disruption on the channel because
Yeah.
everybody wants to be a DJ. Like it's just not going to work. So I think it'll be fun doing a 2-on-2. You should have three phases to the show. Starts with easy, middle, should go to medium last, and set off
I
questions, get
know
hard.
he went straight up to hard, and now he's trying to go to medium, and then later on probably be easy.
It's gonna be some easy ones in there. But again, when you're talking about education and you got a bunch of people who don't know nothing about crypto, starting them off hard, honestly, the rest of it will be a breeze. And they'll just get to the point where they'll want to research more because they want to understand how it got to that point. So, I mean, it would change up, but my overall goal is, like I said, to get bigger with it and even get picked up by a studio and or create my own studio, because there's a lot of projects out here, and we are in the crypto world, man. Believe it or not, we're, even though we're early, this is what we're going to come to. I mean, think about it. Look at crypto domains and all that jazz. People aren't really paying it too much attention, but it's going to change the way we present ourselves, the way we identify ourselves, the way we spend money, send money. It's going to change a lot. So I want to see the show get to that level. I did for the show. We have about 6 or 7 metaverse islands, and we're going to start airing the show in the metaverse. You can use your Oculus or your desktop, and we'll
Oh
be
wow.
airing certain shows on the metaverse island that's going to be developed. That's coming up. We're just going to be at a point where I want to just reach as many people as possible. It
Yeah.
may not happen overnight. I get that. But eventually it's going to happen because you can't ignore education. And that's where it is. Hey, lazy man, you are the man. I want you on the show. You work it out, man. Let's go. Next
You
season,
know,
October 6th.
Lazy is a funny guy, man. We even know
Yeah.
his phase where he was supposed to talk and he didn't even do that, man. He
What?
trying to talk.
Yeah, man. I all of that, man. I'm and also I am gonna start making it more of a wider audience because I want
Okay.
not just influencers and development members. When I say community people, meaning just a simple investor, having a simple investor involved. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Not just like the simple investor, but like just having everyone and that are interested and get them on the show, participate, have fun with it, socialize. Let's see, meet this person, meet that person. Where you could be looking at somebody like, let's say, Awesome Austin, who's a famous YouTuber, and then you
Yeah.
got Kareem, who's just an investor, and the only plays he's gotten into was, let's say, BTFA, and he wants to participate in the show because it looks like fun and he's going to learn something. So being able to have just the average person in the same space with a person who happens to be known by many, it's kind of balancing, and not balancing, but it's allowing communities and different types of people to network, get together, have fun. And I always say the only difference between any of us is the zero in our bank accounts. We are all people, the same. We breathe the same air. We bleed the same. We have the same worries, concerns, and joys. There's nothing different between us but a zero in a bank account. Because if you got the millionaire who's into crypto and learning the space, you take away the millions, he's just like Kareem. So
Yeah.
take that money away, and you are just like the rest of us. So sometimes I think people need to be brought down to a level and understand we are all on the same level. Um, but being able to host a show, open up game nights, movie nights, and doing all this in the metaverse, I'm looking really forward to it. Got a developer, I got a team of people who are behind the scene working on this, and having a developer who can write the contracts and work with the metaverse islands that we have. It's going to be big, but it is baby steps. Sometimes I get a little above myself and go too hard too fast, but I
Yeah.
do have to slow it down, which is why I think with season two, we'll be able to slow it down a bit and just kind of get more of a stable setup while still trying to have fun with it. But I do want to see a lot. And I do look forward to doing, Degen or Blockhead Juniors. That's coming real soon. But it was supposed to take
Already.
place. Yeah, Degen or Blockhead Juniors, man. You got to remember, there's a lot of kids out here. I'm sorry. I don't want to say kids, young adults, little
Yeah.
people who are like thousandaires or even a millionaire, and they're like 15 years old. They
Yeah.
have this knowledge, and they have this, some of them are more knowledgeable and paying so much attention to mental health when it comes to cryptocurrency and investing. Like having them on and do a battle, going back and forth, it's going to be interesting and fun, and it'll bring in more youth. So so here's one of the ideas on the roadmap: the metaverse island. Since a lot of the islands you can divide them into two parts, but since we have enough islands and enough metaverse land, we can actually focus on two at the same time. Focus on two at the same time. One would be for the adults, and when we do like when I do the game nights, poker nights, movie nights, all of that stuff, and the access to those to that metaverse island will be the NFTs, which we'll get into that later. So the juniors version of it is about the same thing, but it is promoting like education and opening up virtual libraries and amusement park, little things there for the young adults to do. And I think that, I mean, when you look at it, how was it like if you go to Disney World or Universal Studios, you're inside of a room, you're sitting in a chair, you're standing up, and you're going through this television ride. It's no different in the metaverse. And being able to introduce that and give the young adults something to do like that, it's going to be fun. So I want to see this go big because I want to continue to push education, and that's really all I care about. I want people to know, like, the facts, the truth to be put out there. A lot of folks don't know how to tell the truth anymore, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be one of those people. When I die and I get ready to leave this earth, I want to know that I did something right, and I was able to share what I learned. So, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot to it. I know I go winded. I'm sorry. Uh,
Yeah. Let me just say real quick, Ethereum girl wants to say hello.
Hey!
Ethereum! Happy birthday!
What's up?
And
You know you
SmackDown.
got to do it again. Ethereum.
Ethereum!
You were so certain. You listened to your hubby. Look what happened.
I'm not
Listening to
being able to
your
speak for
hubby.
myself. Hey, everyone who's watching. Hi. Like, subscribing. Please share the stream.
Yep, yep, yep. She's right. Just because she said Ethereum.
Yeah.
Oh my
I,
gosh.
yeah, you got to,
Oh,
man.
by the way, I was gonna say, everyone, the link is in the description to Alpha Male's channel, to the Degens and Blockhead show. So please like, subscribe, and watch the show. It's actually fun.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see the clip that I put up there? Hold up.
Which one?
Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. I
I
mean, I put it all on the channel, but just in case folks didn't see it, I'm gonna throw it out there. Where
I
is this thing at? Hold up. Let me share real quick. I just got to do it, man. And
click on share.
yeah, let me see where we at. Hold
I
on.
man,
Here we go.
wow.
Y'all seen this?
Nah, go ahead.
Welcome to the DJ the Blockhead Show. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Make sure y'all smash that subscribe button. I love that, man. Yo,
Nice. Nice.
Yo, in case y'all know, LM is a beast, man.
This thing on? Hey, I want to show you something real quick, but you're only going to see
Nice.
What
Nice.
the hell? LM is a beast, y'all, and he's working on some things for us, And I believe in paying people for the work they do.
Yeah.
So I definitely make sure, But LM is a beast, man, and we got some intros and outros coming up. There's going to be a lot of different little things for the show that's going to make it a thousand times better. But we are getting better with this. So,
Yeah.
but now it's just like trying to make sure I run around and it's like I got to get them subs up, man. And it's like I'm a little frustrated because people are like, oh, you need to do videos about the latest meme coin, or you need to
Yeah.
do videos about this. And it's like, okay, that's cool. But if I'm not invested in the token, I'm not going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
gotta talk about what I'm invested in, what I have dabbled in or lost in.
No, well, what you believe in. Like I
Right.
actually have the same problem,
Yeah.
like when I started my channel, I wanted to be based more on blue chips token and everything that, even if today it goes down, I know like in a year or two, it's going to go back up.
Right.
Blue chips is, I mean,
Just where to go.
the whole Luna fiasco, it's a little bit hard to say blue chip is safer, but
Bruh.
yeah, I mean, I still
That's not, you know what? It's all a game with the Luna thing. I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you right now, it was all set up. It was all engineered to be this way. It basically told people that stable is not stable. It
oh,
basically showed people, right? It got people out of that comfort zone and it made them start wiggling and making moves. So anything could go wrong in this space, and people need to be reminded of that. But also, this is all my beliefs, everybody, this is just me and my mentality. I firmly believe that by them doing that, it's going to make people want more of the what's the word looking for? More regulation, more protection. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's to the point where, unfortunately, if everybody don't realize it, but our government and the system that we have to use, they want you to need them. So it's like, oh my God, somebody just took all my money. What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? Don't worry, I'll protect you guys. Just do this way and give us access to your wallet. We'll protect you. So it's like the Hegelian dialectic, you know, create a problem, wait for the reaction, and then come swarming in with the solution. I believe Luna will make its comeback. It's just going to take a little time. It's not a, you could probably Degen play it and day trade it, sure. But to me, it's not worth it at that point. I'd rather just wait and just let it ride. Even if it goes to 1 cent, I'm straight. It makes it back to $1. God bless me. Like it's just to the point, man. Like
Well,
these
we'll,
people gotta
we'll
grow up,
be singing God Bless America, right?
man. But the thing is, I think about wealth like that, and so much that could be done. And being able to give back to people, that's what I really want. That's what I'm passionate about, is having an opportunity to give back to somebody. Me being able to contribute to some change in someone's life, I'll feel accomplished when that's happening. I feel accomplished because it's not always about yourself. You got to want to do for others, and that's probably why I'm not filthy rich right now, because I'm too busy trying to worry about everybody else. Doing the game show is just that, a chance to give back to people, to promote education. Nobody's getting paid. There's no money being made. So everything that I've done has come out of my own pocket and out of the team's pocket because we believe in this vision. So that's why it's so important to keep promoting and pushing it. Get the subs up, get the channel monetized, so that way we can continue to inject more money into the show, just so we can give away more to the people. I don't know, right? Um, but
Nice.
yeah, it's a process, man.
Not me. I believe that everybody starts from the bottom, and the ones that really make it is the one that continue with their dedication and hard work. So
Hmm. Yep.
it's the same thing with me right now. Like I said, I am struggling to get to the 1K, but I'm not gonna quit, and I am going to keep on pushing until I make it there, and I'm gonna keep on growing my channel from there on.
That's
So
right.
I feel like you are going to do the same exact thing because you believe in what you're doing and you believe
Hmm.
in your vision.
Yeah, it's there, man. It's like it's there for the taking. Um, I noticed with a lot of content creators, educators, whatever, they a lot of them became relevant because of Dejin plays, or
Yeah.
like the Saitama time, or Shiba Inu and all of that. So they became relevant and popular behind that. Quite a few of them did. Some of them continued their success,
Mhm.
but there's going to come a point where those type of plays aren't going to make a person relevant. The education and the locked in and the gov coins and stuff like that, that's going to make people relevant again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of people are afraid to do that. They're afraid to go into those real plays, so they want to degen everything. But again, there's going to come a point where we have to face the reality that if we're not educating ourselves and educating our kids and our kids' kids, we're messing up. We're ruining it for them and for that generational wealth that we all want to see. So, that generational wealth starts with sharing that knowledge and putting it out there. You know, 5 years from now, somebody's probably going to stumble onto the show, or we'll be in a position where people have no choice but to see it because I'm marketing properly, which takes another bit of capital. And they're going to look back and be like, damn, like they talked about this, but now, crypto has elevated to that. So it's cool. We can go back and look at how it all started and to where it is today. So there's a lot of perks to it, to the stuff that like you're doing with your channel, or with I'm trying to do, and quite a few others like what Chaka's doing, and there's a bunch of people doing stuff to promote education. And right now, again, remember we're only like what 4% of the populace, maybe 6% of the populace that's
Yeah.
into cryptocurrency. So we're still early, and it's going to take a little time. It does get frustrating. It does. A lot of times I just want to punch walls, man, because of the stuff that I'm seeing and having to go through just to get something so simple put out there. Um, but I am setting the company up as a nonprofit. And just like I said, it's about the education. I mean, there's lots of funding out there for nonprofit and educational programs, and whatever capital that does come in automatically goes back to the people. And that's what I want to see. So, again, man, there's a lot of steps, baby steps. but getting that channel going. And if you guys, whoever's in here and you're not subscribed to Waddy's channel, you're doing something all the way wrong. And or if you don't go and subscribe to my channel, you're gonna miss out on this game show. You're gonna miss the fun. But it is open season though. I'm welcoming anyone to participate in the show as long as they're willing to be on camera and they can answer some trivia and maybe they got a partner. So I'm welcoming and opening the floodgates to everyone because it's not just about content creators. It's about just regular people, man. Regular Joes and Janes, you know.
Plus, you get the chance. Like when I was invited to your channel, man, it was so cool because me being a new content creator, I got to hang out with the big guys and
I
everything.
know.
So yeah, man.
Trick me out. I,
I was like, oh yeah, I'm the new kid in the block, but look at all these amazing people here.
yep.
So
And it feels good though.
yeah,
It's
no,
fun. It feels good.
that's the best part. Like I feel myself that it is the best part that you get to unite people in general. And hold on,
Why, like, hey,
yeah, sorry.
DNA, what up, man?
Oh, DNA in the house. What's going on? So yeah,
He,
I like that unity aspect,
hmm
and we're all equal in the show.
Yep,
So,
yep. And that's what it is. That's what it should be about. An equal playing field. Because some people get intimidated, man. They really do. They get intimidated by the individual who has, who's been there, done that, and made some thousands, and then you got the intimidation of cryptocurrency and learning, understanding a blockchain. Like people are intimidated. I want to be able to help with people not feeling that intimidation and just understanding it's all about doing research. And if I can do it, I didn't know jack squat about any of this. If I can do it, and I got my kid doing it, and other people who didn't know anything about it, you may have flunked out in school, but you understand a blockchain. So anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? But there's a bigger picture to it all, and I just think being able to assist in eliminating the fear in people when investing and education and feeling like something's too big, being able to assist with eliminating that fear, it feels good to me, you know, because I remember what it's like to not know a damn thing and walking around a bunch of people and telling me, "Oh, I can teach you this, but it'll cost you $1,500 a month." Like, wait, what? So I had a lot of issues like that in the beginning. People wanted me to sign up to their channel and then give me a link to go into their Discord, and then there's a monthly fee. The monthly membership to the Discord or whatever it is, then once you're in there, they want to charge you $1,500 to show you how to recharge. Bruh, people are getting ripped off everywhere.
oh yeah,
And especially in crypto. But being able to provide something, a safe area, safe zone, is what I want to do. No, a lot of people don't see the big picture yet, but they will. It's just going to take time. But creating that safe zone is what needs to happen.
yeah. See, the funny thing is like that's another thing. When I started crypto, I think we all been there, and as you was mentioning earlier about the rug pool, man. If you haven't been rug, you're not in crypto yet. That's like your welcoming
Hmm.
party to
Oh
crypto.
yeah,
But
oh yeah.
yeah, I've been wrong a couple of times. I also, when I didn't know anything, man, one of the biggest mistake that's also good about the educational part is learning the difference between the different blockchains.
Hmm.
And also, like, I sent $500 in Bitcoin to a Bitcoin Cash address.
Ah,
So to this day, bro, that still hurts. I'm over it, but
oh, I
so
get.
all those little mistakes, that's what I feel that people do need to learn. Now, as far as trading, man, there's some traders out there that they will ask you, well, send me this much, I'll give you
Mhm.
this much, or you learn this much. And no offense to anybody who ever got that grind going on, but the truth is the truth, man. The market is very unpredictable.
It
So
is.
if I charge anybody for trading tips, then I'm lying to myself and I'm lying to everybody else.
And that's right. That's
Yeah.
so fucking spot on, right? And
Yeah.
and that's the thing. These people out here charging. All right, I understand. I was always told by when I was growing up that knowledge is power, right?
Yeah.
I was also told as an adult, when you know better, you do better. Okay, and
Yeah.
then it's to the point where I understand knowledge is power, and the person who has the knowledge and the information has the power. I get it, but what they're doing is they're capitalizing off of the knowledge. Knowledge is nothing unless you share it. You can
Yeah.
know any and everything in the world, but you could still be the poorest no matter how many zeros you got in your bank account, because you're now on this journey alone because you're only out for self. And putting out or maintaining or withholding information that can help the next person is dead wrong in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for people to go make not to go make money, but don't be a predator. And that's where the problem's coming in at. These guys want to be predators and they want to feed off of the people who are, who haven't the strength or the knowledge and strength to protect themselves or to do better with themselves. And I think people like that are going straight to hell. That's just my opinion. But, putting it out there and being able to provide information that'll help the next person. Let me tell you about one experience.
Yeah.
So I started a group, about two years ago, almost 3 years ago. I started a Telegram group. It started with just like two or three people. We were just talking about plays, and I was doing research. I'm always doing research.
Yeah.
And two or three people turned into five, five to 10, 10 to 20. It just started to grow. And then through that growth, not charging people nothing. I never asked for anything from anyone. If someone does something, it's because they wanted to do that, and they wanted to do it because I continuously gave information. I continuously helped people out, spend hours on the phone helping people with their ledger devices, helping people do their trades, set up their accounts, get their KYC. I spent numerous hours doing this because I want people to succeed, not asking for a thing. But over time, people would start offering me capital, start offering me gifts, and I would reject it. Not, and I know I had to learn that some people get offended when you reject a gift, and I had to, get out of my way and just let
Yeah.
people do what they want. So they were happy where I started seeing things come to the house. Ethereum was being dropped in my wallet, XRP is being dropped in my wallet. People were just showing love, and I didn't ask for a thing because I don't believe in that. I do it because I care, not because I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys out here, men, women, whatever, they're predators, and they're just trying to take all they can from the people, and it's just not right. Having a educational show is giving back to the people and not asking for a thing. The only thing I ask for is that folks subscribe to the channel. That's it. Even once I'm able to be monetized and I start doing stuff with the channel, I'm still giving away more than a little bit. We got merchandise that I'm happy to give away, which I'm trying to do for season 2. There will be prizes in merchandise for Degens or Blockhead. There's going to be NFTs. There's going to be a little bit of everything, and all of it comes out of our personal pocket. None of it is from something gained for doing the show. And
Oh,
I just want to give back to people. It's probably gonna hurt me for a bit, but it's all right because I feel like I'm doing my part, you know. So yeah, man.
now,
It's
one question, because you just mentioned NFTs.
ah
How would that
yeah.
work? And I'm curious if you have like a preview about it.
Not I there's a sneak peek, but I don't want to put it out there yet. I think I'll probably get yelled at by my manager.
All
Um,
right.
Kim keeps me in line that I don't overstep, but I want to talk about things. But yeah, I the show we're still working on it. Been taking our sweet time with it. We are creating NFTs for the show. Uh, except because people took it as their money is no good to me. It's just felt weird to me. I feel you. What's up, G man? I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. You're right. I we are doing it. We are doing some NFTs for the show. The NFTs for the show are going to give you full access to the metaverse, depending on what level of the show that we're on, whether it be Degen or Blockhead or Degen Blockhead Juniors. It will give you access to the metaverse island and all the perks, the shops, merchandise, discounts, weekly or monthly giveaways if you happen to own a particular NFT mint number. So there's a lot that I want to give back to the people, and a lot of it is just pure. The NFTs are just it's just about art. It's about art, and there'll be some forms of education within the art as well. And
Okay.
everything I want to do is based off of real life information. Some people do stuff and they do it for fun, and I get it. But what if we can promote further education in NFTs? Some people doing that, some are not. You know, like a project I watched. Somebody did a project with. Okay, let's go back for a minute. Remember how Goblin Town was just like this hot thing, and everybody spent all this money on Goblin Town
Yeah.
as just a straight Degen play. I didn't get involved in any of that, but what is it doing for the people? I'm sorry, but what is it doing? Like, what kind of education is it promoting? But again, they made money. I respect that.
Yeah.
So do your thing, make your bread, but at least try to give something back to the people. Just try, even if it's a little bit. It's better than nothing. So we don't want to be fucking pirates out here, take everything, give nothing back type mentality. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no damn pirate. Um, but people are like that out here, man. But I think we have the ability to change the game, brother. And that's why it's such a big deal to do this. Just being able to change the game, it says a lot.
Like I saw the whole collection, but to be honest with you, I just found them ugly as shit, so I never. Yeah,
So I just find it ugly as shit.
I never put in. But yeah, I mean, everybody. I guess to each his own. Everybody think differently, and
Yeah,
some people think like you and I want to help others, and some people just think about helping themselves, and
that's
that's
right. They
it.
do.
And growing their bag and growing on their own and growing their pockets no matter what. So
That's true.
unfortunately it's sad that, the world think this way, but it is the life we live, as they say.
It is. And that's the thing, some people are just straight up selfish. Some people are just selfish, and some people are all about self preservation. Now, granted, we're human. We already have it in us, and the ability and the need to preserve self. I get it. But the problem with self preservation, you find yourself by yourself because you're so busy saving your own hide, not protecting anyone else, that when you look over, there's no one next to you because you let them perish and you
Yeah,
had the opportunity to help them. So that self-preservation doesn't get you but so far. And in the end, you'll regret that in the end because you find yourself by yourself. And they say, oh, it's lonely at the top. It's only lonely because you chose not to help the next man. That's why it's lonely. So, I get it, but then also there's a flip side to it. You get people who don't want to do what you're doing. And they're going to do everything in their power to knock what you're trying to do. So, you're trying to reach a goal and they're sitting there deliberately holding you back from reaching
Yeah.
that goal. So you have to cut them loose. I get that. But if you're just intentionally walking around and the only thing on your mind is making sure that you're straight and you don't give a damn about the next person, that's where we have failed as people. So again, man, something's got to change. Something's got to give.
Totally agree with you, man. Um, I
Exactly.
mean, I pretty much covered the basic question. What is your idea? And the rest you already explained it yourself.
G-Man
Now,
is right.
did you finish answering the whole vision thing?
Oh yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
I
did.
forgot.
I did. I did. I mean, the vision, man. Like I said, I want this to go worldwide, man. Just being able to promote education for the channel, and I do maybe one day get picked up by a studio or create my own studio, which I think I'm going to probably end up doing anyway. But that's another conversation.
Yeah,
Um, there's a lot of things to do to make it a real business, but also, um, I guess just to protect myself, protect the team. There's a lot of things we have to do, and I get it. It's the way the world works. But I just, at the end of the day, being able to do this and promote the education, open up virtual libraries, museums, doing classes, virtual classes for crypto NFTs, having classes on showing people how to set up their ledger successfully. You
yeah.
know, um, there's a lot of different things that I have a vision for, and I believe the show is the entry to all of that. So, being an educator is what I like, um, whether it be motivational education or it
Yeah.
be crypto education. I speak about what I know from experience, but I don't know everything. But what I do know, I'm very good at it. So that's just how it is.
No, but you're
Yeah.
taking an education to a different level because you're okay. So when I was in school, everybody felt like, okay, math is boring. Why? Because the teacher were too strict, or there were, well, majority of them were strict. I always
Mhm.
been a class clown anyway, but yeah, um, you're taking education, and at the same time, you're educating people, and you're making it fun for people to learn. So it's entertaining, and at the same time you're getting value out of it.
Yep. Me
So
and some.
that's what I see on your show. And like I said, since I've been there myself, I know how fun it is. And
You guys coming back? Did you guys pick a Thursday yet? Did you pick a
oh,
Thursday?
actually, you know what, I gotta speak to Ethereum girl over there and see
Yeah.
My name
Yep.
is Sonia. Thank you very much.
Ethereum.
yeah, um that I know of. Am I
Pick a
doing it?
Thursday, man. I'll lock
you
it
you
in.
already you already got somebody for tomorrow or next week?
Yeah, well, October 6th will be the first episode. So, like I said, it will be the 2-on-2s. And you guys just anytime from October 6th on, you just decide. I know Crypto
All right.
Family and Love Thy Inc. were supposed to be partners, and I need to reach out. There's one special guest I was trying to reach out to see if they would be available for the 6th. But if not, I'm gonna try to get them scheduled for another date. It should be that'll be a real interesting episode. But I've actually been trying to reach out to various types of people in social media or content creating or whatever, not just in crypto. I reached out to a guy who's he does welding, and he has a successful channel where he's just welding things together. And I said, dude, are you invested in crypto? like at the end of the day, I'm trying to reach everyone. I don't care if you are a gymnast, you're a gymnast. Like there's a lot of women I'm finding on YouTube that are doing Pilates. Hey, you want to come on the show? Like, are you invested in crypto? How much do you know about crypto? I think your content is very good, but would you be interested in coming on the show? So it's it's opportunities here, a lot of opportunities. So I just want to try to get in where I fit in with it. You know, so it's there. Hell, I want to get. I'm still trying. I need to reach out. There's like Will Roundtree. I would love to talk with him directly, man, and be like, hey, man, come on the show. Motivational speaker, business enthusiast. I mean, he's just the guy that does it all. And he's got a very successful podcast on YouTube, and just having people like that, just showing that we're leveling the playing field. Everyone, no matter who you are, how many zeros you got in your bank account, we all can sit at a table and have some fun and do some crypto trivia. Doesn't matter how successful you are or how unknown you are. On the show, everyone is equal. Everyone is equal. And that's what I want to promote and keep pushing for.
Cool.
Eat, girl.
Yeah. So basically, we have about 3 minutes. Any
Okay.
last words, statement?
Oh, man. Anybody in this chat, if you are not subscribed to the channel, go do that. Go subscribe to the channel. When we reach 1,000 subs, there's going to be the Alpha Digital Vault opening up, and it's going to be a ton of giveaways, ton of cash prizes, just stuff to give back to the community and say thank you. And I'm going to probably have one of the largest mint parties I could possibly throw. Just go sub to the channel. Go tell your friends about it. Go share it with your buddies. And we're just all about education. Catch a couple of last-minute episodes. We did do 10 episodes last season. But we're going to do 10 more for season 2. We will be accessing the metaverse soon enough, and the roadmap will be presented. Again, it's about education. So don't be afraid to learn, and don't be afraid to teach. So we control all of that.
I mean, that right there is the perfect quote. So if you want to write it down,
He's gonna write it down. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my forearm, man.
yeah, right?
Boom. Yeah, man.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I don't know if you know the whole "let me write this down" joke, but
Oh, let me write this down, Joe.
no, I mean, bro, all I gotta say is thank you, for being on my channel. To
Man, thank you for
everyone
having me, bro. Thank you.
that it's here, if you haven't subscribed to the DJ or Blockhead channel or even my channel itself, please like, subscribe, share this interview,
Share this
spread the
interview.
word, and let's just grow together. That's the way I see it, and that's the way it should be.
Oh, let
When
me
does
let
the
me
next
let me
season
put this up
start?
real
Yeah,
quick.
say it loud for the people in the back.
I got this one for you. I forgot to tape it, put it out there for this one. Hold up.
All
Let me share this. Oh wow, it keeps coming up. Wadi Crypto Hunter. No, we did that. Hold on, let me find it real quick. So this
Hey,
is
you know what would have been real cool if you would
what's
have
up,
had
buddy?
that clip. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Was
that
that
would
the
have been
first
really
episode?
cool just to put it on here real quick.
I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna try to look for it. But so, guys, again, if you want to follow ups, say it loud for the people in the back. Right.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying now on the show on the channel. I believe it needs to be heard, man. So tomorrow I'm going live again. Um, I'll be on Crypto Latina's channel tomorrow,
Okay.
and it should be pretty. Where is it? You see that there? Let me see.
Oh, Crypto Latina. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how it looks on this end, but yeah. Well, I'll be live on the channel tomorrow, so you guys feel free to tune in with that. That should be another interesting episode. It's gonna be fun. I just want to have fun with everyone, man, and talk about the show. Now, as far as that episode, bro, what episode was it? Do you remember?
Nah, I
Gotta
mean,
be.
if you don't have it, it's okay, bro. I'm just saying that would have been hilarious if you would have had that clip.
Oh, hell yeah.
Show it on here.
I think that I have the clip. I think your wife sent me that clip, man, onto my Twitter. Let me see something. I think she did.
Oh God! Thanks, guys. Jeez, like I'm never gonna drop this.
No, we got it here somewhere. I'm gonna find it because I know you sent it to me. Is this it? Ah, but it came in sideways. I don't know how you did that. Oh, if I show it here and share screen, it's gonna be sideways.
Nah, it's alright, man.
Ah.
Don't worry about it. Plus we are out of time.
All right, Reggie, what is the second oldest cryptocurrency? The second oldest cryptocurrency. Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, or Ripple?
Ethereum.
Yeah, he said it loud and proud. So with that being said, we will
Ethereum.
thank you everyone for being here.
Thank you. Lazy got it. Lazy got it.
Like I said, the link is in the video description if you want to sign up to Degens and Blockhead show or Alpha Male channel, whichever one. And yeah, have a good one, everyone.
Thanks a lot, guys. Y'all be cool, man. Love, peace, and hair grease.